Uh, well, I really hate the lighting in here. At some point, I'm gonna have to invest in a lamp. I obviously won't stick around too long. It's man, this I need a spotlight, something, because I look like a shadow in the dark. Except when I unload. Easy E, R.I.P. Um, obviously, I ain't gonna be long with this, but I really just want to go ahead and take this time to thank all of y'all, truly 100% completely, because all right, so obviously earlier this year has actually been a bit of a roller coaster for me, not in a good way. It goes up just a little bit, then goes all the way down, then goes up a little bit again, then goes all the way down. I have like I said, I've had good moments that I've absolutely I had good moments that I absolutely ruined for myself, and I got nothing to show. I had something to show for it, but earlier this year, obviously, I don't like talking about my subscriber count because I don't want people to think that I'm obsessed with the number. But I like, because like in all seriousness, I like doing the content. I like making the content. I don't really care who sees the content. I just like making the content. But it is nice to see people like, subscribe and be like, I want to see more of what this guy has to offer. It's a good feeling to know that somebody is actually like caring about what I make, even though at the end of the day it's like, oh, well, thank you. You know what I'm saying? So, but I remember earlier this year, I got like 2025 subscribers, right? I got 2025 subscribers earlier this year. And then within a few weeks, I want to say within like 2 weeks, it went from 2025 to 2007. 18 people just said, you know what? I'm done with this guy. You know what? And I get it. I'm not, I get it. I'm not likable. So it's like, so when people unsubscribe, I'm not really upset. It's just, hey, people, y'all got lives, y'all clearly want to see something else or see something better. That's not up to me to decide, I guess. I don't know. So but going from 2025 subscribers to 2007 made me think to myself, maybe I'm just not cut out for this content creation thing because people, like or maybe I'm just not good at it, or maybe I just need to just never focus on my subscriber count again. And I didn't for a while. I actually like just once again, I like making content. I don't really focus that much on like, on subscriber count and stuff like that. I just want my message to get out there. If whoever gets it. Whoever doesn't. No big. Um I got a notification. Um I got a notification something about like, a comment and somebody knew like somebody subscribed to my stuff apparently, which was really nice to see, and I decided to just go ahead and check my subscriber count. So like I said earlier this year 2025, and I said 2025 subscribers, and I was like, well, can we get to 2030? And that was when it went down to 2000 to 2007. I'm like, okay, maybe not ask, okay, maybe I shouldn't have asked. But I want y'all to see something right quick. uh, I'm like, can we get to 2030? Because it was a nice, like that's nice. Um, and apparently we did. 2033 subscribers. I don't know if y'all can see that, but like, I need y'all to understand something real quick. That's the most subscribers I've ever gotten on this channel so far. I started this channel in 2006 as a gaming channel, and not as a kid who just wanted to play video games and didn't never had a video gaming system to stream on. And so I just decided to just use it as a way to sort of make a journal about my life, so to speak. And I did it with very little, obviously, but it's just more along the lines of it's like, y'all, 2033 subscribers is like I said, I really appreciate that, because that means that 2033 people throughout the course of almost 20 years decided to just say, hey, let's see what this guy has to offer. And that means a lot. Like I'm just a small creator. I'm really like, I never expect it. I never expect that kind of reception, but I truly do appreciate it. And I know it doesn't really sound like I'm happy about it, but that's only because I have chronic depression, and being excited is definitely not like in the realm of things that I can try to do. I try my best to keep it cool and composed a little bit, even though as the wrestlers at Reality of Wrestling, that's not always the case. But if I, like I said though, I really do appreciate it. It's very nice to know that 2033 of y'all are giving me a shot. That's all I could ever ask for. It means a lot to me. So I don't know how to properly thank everybody. So that's why I'm doing this little live video and just basically like trying my best to sort of just like, tell y'all very much how genuinely appreciative I am of this. And shout out to the two lurkers up in here. Got like two, it's like, two people, no likes. Damn. But that's fair. But yeah, like for the I'm really just appreciating this moment because I know that it won't last forever. I know it won't really last forever. I know like I mean I can go from 2033 to 1998 within a week or so. I don't know what can happen. But for right now, I am thoroughly, thoroughly and very appreciative of the 2033 y'all that just, gave me a chance. It means a lot. It really does. I'm a small creator. I ain't really got much going on. I work, so I'm barely on here. I try my best to do this a little bit more. I would like for this to be my job, but at the same time, I also know that people want controversy. People want loudness. People want people. I'm black. So it is like, you got to say the N word at least once, it's like, no, it's like, I know that like I had one guy basically tell me, if you stop being political, then you probably might get a bigger audience, because if you be political, then you're isolating a big audience. And I'm like going, I don't want right wingers in my fan base. Was like, if I had to pander to right wingers to like get a bigger fan base, then I guess I'll just be unsuccessful forever. But it doesn't feel like I'm going to be unsuccessful. It feels like I'm just going to get. It feels like I'm going to get an audience that I genuinely want to have and keep around. It doesn't feel like I'm going to have an audience that's going to burden me. It feels like there's going to be an audience that's going to understand what I'm saying and appreciate what I'm saying, rather than try to tell me what to do and control my channel. And that is a good feeling. That's who I feel all of you are, and I'm very thankful. Like I don't know how I don't really know the proper way to do it, but just know, if you're subscribed to me, or if you like my stuff, or if you followed me or anything along those lines, thank you very much. I know this is long and I apologize for that. I wanted to make this into a short, but I had a lot to say. So I decided to just go ahead and do the live and just really, really hammer it home that I'm very thankful for y'all. 1998 was a good year. Was it though? Was it? I don't even remember 1998. That was when 1998, was that a good? Nah, I don't remember that year at all. What, Tim Allen was like the biggest star on television at the time, right? Um, what's a movie that was being made at the time? What was a movie that was made in like 1998? What was the movie? Dang. At some point, like I really do feel like at some point I do need to like look into that sort of thing. Like just look into like entertainment history, because there's a lot of relevant moments in history that like, happened throughout entertainment. But yeah, like it really does say a lot to know that it's like 2033 people, man. That is crazy. That was right before Cash Money took over. That's literally like that is perfect. Oh my God, that's great. Oh my God, that is perfect. Okay. So it's funny because like I'm from Louisiana, so it's like I used to hear that phrase all the time. Cash money taking over for the 99 and the 2000s. I used to hear that phrase all the time. That was perfect. That was perfect. That was perfect. Oh my God. Oh man. This that was good. That was good. That was spectacular. Like you're amazing for that one. Literally right before. Oh man, that's gonna yo. Oh man, she I ain't gonna lie. You can still get me. You can still get me. You can still get me with things like that. I was trying to be as unemotional. I was trying not to be like trying to be as stoic as possible. You just you got me to crack. You're amazing. But yeah, give me 1 second. But yeah, though. But yeah, I really do appreciate this. Like I don't know how to properly thank all the people who subscribe to me. I don't even think that all 2,000 of them are even going to watch this video. But like it means a lot that it really does mean a lot because I didn't even think cuz to put this in perspective, like I went from 2025 to 2007 and I said to myself because I went from 2025 and I'm thinking to myself, "Oh, sweet. 5 more and I got 2030. That would be awesome, right?" And then I go from 2007 and I'm just thinking to myself, well, I'm just not good at this stuff. So maybe I shouldn't even care about my subscriber count. Then I end up getting a notification like literally like earlier today saying I went up like like 2033 people. When I had like I remember when I had only like 400 subscribers and somebody said imagine being in a room with 400 people that wants to listen to what you got to say. And it really kind of like put it in perspective that like that's still a lot of people. 400 people is a lot of people, you know. So now I'm thinking about like 2033 people. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people who, at in some fashion, genuinely care about whatever it is I got to say, and that means a lot because I go through this. I upload content thinking that nobody cares about anything I got to say. Nobody's paying attention. Nobody's listening. So it kind of gives me a bit of a, it kind of makes me feel like a little free to know that I don't have to like, I don't have any standards I don't have any standards I have to work up towards. Like nobody cares anyway. So I can do whatever I want. It makes me feel like the invisible man, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? I can walk around naked because it's like I can walk around naked. Nobody can see me. It's like hey, take a look, but like but that's but it's like that's not the case here. It's like people are seeing me and like it's like but it's like I went from understanding that people are seeing me to like understanding that hey, maybe there's some people that actually do like me on this thing. And like that's still like a hard concept for me to grasp because I went my entire life being bullied and mistreated and taught down to. So I really do have a tough time believing that people actually like me or acknowledge me positively. So like when I like when I so it's like when I know it's really, and I know people get tired of hearing that because it's like I do like you. I get tired of having to tell you that, but it's like y'all need to understand what trauma does to people. Like I grew up bullied. I grew up being mistreated. I grew up being told to shut up. I grew up being like the butt of every joke. Like that's years of trauma that I am trying to undo. And with every negative experience I get, it just sort of rolls back a little bit. But so it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm rambling and I apologize for that, but it's like it really like I really do. I really am happy that that people actually do give a brother a shot. That means a lot. They really do. I would ask y'all how y'all doing, but I probably might I'm gonna turn off early because I'm gonna have to turn off early because obviously, I gotta go to work tomorrow and everything like that. But I once again thank y'all very much. I'm very appreciative of it, and I hope that everybody's doing okay out there and everything like that. In the meantime, though, remember you are more than just a person. You are an experience. You can be either a good experience, a bad experience, or no experience at all. And I definitely recommend being either a good experience or no experience. Because why would you want to be a bad experience, right? Why would you want to, be a +2 to 10 on somebody else's bad day? We all going through crap out here. The last thing you want to do is make somebody else's day worse. In the meantime, though, just remember if you can't spread love or peace, then spread nothing at all. Because sometimes people just need nothing. You know, just yeah, give people nothing. But that's it. I am going to call it uh, love and peace to every single one of y'all out there. And once again, thank y'all very much for just giving me a chance. And here's to hoping that other people give me a chance down the line. Um, I'm also going to probably go live a little bit more on my other channel as well because a lot of stuff's been happening in wrestling, and as much as I want to talk about professional wrestling stuff on there. So just be sure to check out the other channel when you get the chance. In the meantime, I gotta, as a matter of fact, I actually have some things I gotta say about. You know what? Uh, should I don't know if I should do it. Shout out to the 3 likes that I got. Thank y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Love and peace to every single one of y'all out there, and till next time. And thanks again.